Greg, you called that they'd open with Call of Duty.
Yeah, right.
Show your money over there.
We
You're
took
winning.
photos with it, but then the Evolve. There it is. Look at me, everybody. If you're looking for me tonight, I'll be at McDonald's eating that dollar menu.
That will buy you exactly half of a soft drink on the E3 floor.
I do need
So
that money.
it's more like making it sprinkle.
Yeah.
Making it miss.
No Kevin Spacey, though.
No Kevin Spacey.
What the
Making
F?
it missed.
It's because he lives in London.
He could have come over for this. They have money.
Yeah.
What do we think of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare?
I thought it looked very cool, but Ryan wasn't.
I'm still like, I saw a couple things that were like new and looked interesting, but I still mostly saw the same aim down the sights, big explosions, shoot guys, move on. I'm not quite ready to get. Yeah, I know. I'm not.
That's cool.
Yeah, putting it in a sci-fi setting is more interesting to me.
Yeah.
Right.
I just wonder if that will work for, Call of Duty is a very broad, mainstream, modern military shooter. Sci-fi isn't quite as broad, right?
Yeah, but this is still like, I feel like this is a nudge towards sci-fi. It's not full-on District 9. It's
not Mass Effect.
Well, even
exactly.
Black Ops 2, the last couple Call of Duty games have nudged towards
futuristic.
sci-fi.
Sure.
They've sort of leaned
Crazy-ass
that way.
weapons.
I don't know, with those swarms of drones over the city
Right.
street, that was a very Matrix fight in the dock kind of feel.
I loved ripping the car door off and using it as a shield at one point. That was a neat thing.
And that was right at the tail end, though. If you could rip a car door off, rip the guy's arm off. And get him out of there.
I
A lot
know.
of people were annoyed they didn't just rip the guy's arm off.
Especially when they cut off the guy's arm at the end.
We've all played Walking Dead. We know in that scenario now, we're like,
Sometimes
gotta lose that
sell it
arm.
off. Yeah.
That's what I was hoping you'd pull out the shotgun and just put it through. No.
And like cut the black.
At this point, we're all just looking for an excuse to take off a limb.
Yeah. Well, then there were so many questions at the end of like so many people on Twitter was like, was that the other guy's arm? No, it was his arm. It was a blood trail. Now he gets a robot arm.
Well,
now it's Bionic Commando. This is all prequel.
Or RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yep.
I agree with Ryan, though. That feel of when they were going down the city street, it felt very much like the march on the bridge in Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
So it felt similar to me.
When you get out there, it looks very linear, right? Like in the beginning here, you're busting through a building. That makes sense for why I'd be going left, right.
Yeah.
But then on the streets, when it's like corridored off, it's like, all right.
But it's Call of Duty. If it's not broken,
Right.
don't fix it, right?
Yeah,
People
good
love that
point.
franchise.
That fine line to walk. I mean, I do love that it legitimately looks next generation now. Like, Ghosts last year did not.
Yeah, that was like an up-res PS3 game.
This looks fantastic.
Yeah.
The character models in particular were crazy.
Yeah. Especially when he pushes him off, that heartbreaking scene.
Yeah. Sorry.
They did confirm exclusive downloadable content.
Yeah, they're keeping the same thing going, so probably most likely a 30-day exclusive window for DLC on Xbox.
Also, they get that downloadable content exclusive for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, a lot of games actually. The Division, first DLC on Xbox.
Here's my thing. You mentioned Dragon Age.
Yeah.
They started showing Dragon Age. I was like, oh, this looks fun. Like, and I was never big into the other Dragon Age games, but I feel like a fantasy RPG. Right. But then, like, even when I was watching Dragon Age, I was like, but The Witcher looks so much better. And then they did the Witcher demo, and it was just like, holy crap.
They both look great. I mean,
we're seeing more Dragon Age.
It's interesting to me. Dragon Age almost looks, and I don't actually mean this in a nice way, not in as a dig, but it actually looks it looks like a next generation Oblivion, like open world one, and because even the story is the same. These like hell portals are opening up, and it's up to you as the savior to go close them. So it's sort of some strange Oblivion parallels for me in that game. But I really hope to get to go behind closed doors this week and see Dragon Age actually running and see really what it's all about.
Is that this year's game?
Yeah, I believe they said October. That's
it was in the first part of the show. So
I think that's one of the.
Oh right, October.
6,000 games coming out on October 7th specifically, if I remember correctly.
That's a weird curse as we go forward, and as the visual fidelity of games get better and better because of better hardware. Is how do you differentiate games within the same genre? As things become more photorealistic, you're going to have to make artistic choices, which in the past you had to do to get around certain limitations of hardware. Don't have to do that anymore. So how do you make a Dragon Age that doesn't look like a Skyrim or an Oblivion?
Yeah, that's tough.